Hi there, it's Rick on Tesla. Welcome to this video update on the Tesla Lease to Invest test experiment that I'm doing, where I bought a Tesla Model 3's worth of shares back in June 2021. And I'm going to keep that for the length of my lease, which is 3 years, and see if my decision to invest in Tesla shares instead of putting that money into the car and buy it outright has turned out to be a good financial decision. So here's the update. We have had some Tesla stock split in the last couple of months. So everything now is kind of divided by 3 as to what it was. So what we have now is the chart in Tesla share price around 283. This is the last year of Tesla stock history. And yeah, we're just about here at the moment. And we obviously reached the lofty heights of the old 1200, in November last year before the stock market crash or correction. So that would be equivalent to about the 400 mark over here. And it's gone up and down obviously quite a bit, and recently had a bit of a recovery and now a little bit more of a wobble, and hopefully it will come back up slowly but surely, and grow as the deliveries get bigger in Q3, Q4. Let's have a look at the sort of stuff that's happened in this last quarter. So we've had some record deliveries in Q1. We've had Twitter scandals with Elon. Is he buying it? Is he not? How does that affect his, the time he can put into Tesla? And yeah, we've had a few surprises. So the Q2 deliveries were better than expected, despite the supply chain issues, for example. There's big guidance from Tesla as to the high delivery numbers that they're hoping to achieve, even bigger than their expected ones. So let's see if they can fulfill their potential. And there's some issues around other bots coming into the market, and early indications that there may be some rivals to the Tesla bot. And more recently, we've just had this 3-to-1 stock split. So we had a bit of a rise before that, and then a little bit of a drop off afterwards. Obviously, there's a ton of macro environmental sort of influences that are dropping the share price as well and causing that to fluctuate, such as the war and the cost of living, inflation, etc. But here we are, we're at 283 at the moment. So let's have a look how that looks on our spreadsheet. Right, so you can see we're almost halfway along this 3-year lease period, and we're at 283. So here now we've got the old share price and the post-split share price. We've divided those by 3. So quarterly changes, we can see we've gone up, up, and then the crash, and slightly recovered the last quarter, and now we're back in the green, which is great. But overall, because I bought at 602, which is the equivalent of the $200 mark post-split price, I've still got a very healthy return at the moment, at the time of recording, of 41%. So let's run through the numbers down here. Maybe we can make them a bit bigger if this plays ball. It does. And I bought these shares 72,883, which is the same that I would have paid for my car, at £51,690. So that's just that in dollars. I bought 120 shares at 602, which is basically 362 shares at 200.99. And then the sell price at the moment would be 283. So I'd sell those $72,000 worth of shares for $102,000 now, giving close to a $30,000 profit. Woohoo! With a equivalent of 21,000 UK pounds. So my lease cost is actually £20,000. So at the moment, we have covered the cost of the entire lease by taking this approach. And made a small profit of just under £1,000, just over $1,000. So yeah, fingers crossed that we carry on going back up into the green, and hopefully we can get back up to where it was at the 400 mark. But still, right now, if I had spare money coming in, I would still be investing, because we know there's going to be a big increase in the amount of deliveries that we're going to get in Q3 and Q4. The cost of producing the goods is going down. So yeah, I think the future looks bright, you know, for Tesla. Obviously anything can happen, but there we go. Let's see. So yeah, I'll see you in 3 months for the next update. Cheers for now.